What is vibrato? Vibrato is a small pitch bend on any given note, just like this. Ooh, this is our note. Ooh, then we go to the note right below it. Ooh, of course with a faster speed. So it's a fast oscillation between two pitches. The changing speed is around 6 Hertz or 6 times per second. It means 6 of these pitch bends per second. Now let's add it to a phrase. For example, wise men say. Now let's go deeper. How does our body produce vibrato? Is it by moving our diaphragm, larynx, jaw, or vocal cords? Well, the answer is obvious. What is vibrato? A fast oscillation between two pitches. And what is changing the pitch of our voice? Our vocal cords. So vibrato is produced by our vocal cords. So you don't have to move your diaphragm to produce vibrato. Or even your jaw or your larynx. But for example, what about Whitney Houston or Steve Perry? Why do these singers move their jaw? In this regard, it can have two reasons. One is that the singer uses her jaw as an additional effect to her vibrato, not as a thing that produces her actual vibrato. And the second reason is that it might have been just a habit that she developed, maybe by imitating another singer. And this can be true for moving diaphragm and larynx. So keep in mind, when you're imitating your favorite singer, he or she might have something in their voice that just doesn't work for the rest of us. Now that you know what vibrato is and how it should be produced, you might ask, what's a good sounding vibrato? And also what's not? Listen to the quality of my voice while I'm singing this note. Did you notice that it was harder for me to sustain the note without vibrato, and when I added vibrato it felt much easier? So the conclusion is, vibrato is a relaxed state of our voice. So if your vibrato is too fast and goes sounding like this, or if it's too slow like this, know that these are not produced from the relaxed state of our voice. Actually, they are caused by singing out of balance. So if your vibrato is somewhat like these that I mentioned, you need to start all over. And that's the bad news for some of you, but don't worry, we will work on it. Now you might say, well, my favorite singer sounds like this. That might work for some singers depending on their own stylistic choices, but that doesn't mean it will work for you. You need a vibrato that you can use it with versatility and not something that restricts you. For example, listen to this. She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said, don't mind, but what do you mean? I am the one. As you might have noticed, I changed the speed of my vibrato during the whole phrase depending on the vowel, the note, volume, and the emotions I wanted to convey from each word. But if your vibrato sounds like this, or if it's like this, regardless of the fact that it's not the most appealing sound for most of us, you won't be able to change its speed. It won't have any versatility. And if you use the same vibrato speed through a whole song, it will bore your listeners. Or you might not be able to convey the emotions of the song you're singing. And that would be like a hole in your technique which won't let you sing some of your favorite songs you want to sing. Or it might restrict you to sing in some genres. Our vibrato should be efficient, versatile, and appealing. And that's exactly what you will learn in this course. How to build a good solid vibrato with speed of around 6 times per second. So that if you wanted to go a little faster or slower, you will have the options to do so. Now, before developing our vibrato through practicing, we should eliminate some vibrato killing habits that might be in our voice. And the next section is all about that. See you there!